We'll open it then, girl. Wait, how the fuck do you...
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you.
Oh, one of
And I'm
these
sorry
games.
about that. I'm just gonna start at the beginning, with the house.
Whew. Give it a chance, give it a chance.
I
Sprint.
lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Ooh. Mm.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Ooh, this is gonna be rough.
In a
Yeah,
row,
this is gonna be a rough
my
one.
mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Ooh, this is gonna be rough. Thanks. I can do it. Fine. Push through. Yikes.
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Ooh.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
I sprint at least? No, I have to
The
walk
house
the
was
entire
exactly
way?
like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it. As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old,
Alright, here we
I
go.
knew
The
exactly
house.
what
This is...
those words were.
Well, we'll see what happens
I
in
was
here.
afraid
This
of the
determines
house.
it. I don't have my
I hoped the key might
expectations
unlock
set
the
high.
front door. It didn't. Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Guys, this might be too hard, like, to push through. I have to climb these leaves. Wait, I'm a girl. Ooh, I got titties. Wait, I'm pregnant! Now, see, now we're getting some plot in this. Okay, that makes me like it a little bit more. Don't just toss me into the fucking game in some random world.
Prowling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I might have to do, like, game reviews.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Few bad things right now. Okay, what am I doing? Why am I in the house? Why did I spawn in the woods? Why is there no beginning story? I don't have an objective right now. Des,
The
take
table
fucking
was
note.
still a wreck from
I
the
can
night
make you a
we
lot of
left.
money. I gotta climb through here. where I came from? Yeah. There's a window upstairs, maybe? It's got to be a spring key. Reticle? Reticle? Do you get a gun? Getting a weapon might spice us up a little bit.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
So she had a brother.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
I got a peephole too? Yes, I do.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Okay, so she was locked up. Okay, getting a little bit more plot in here.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Okay, so a girl... Was this a foster home? Okay, so this was... Force it, you got it. It's okay, Big T. It's okay, Big T. Foster child. She lived with all her family. You know those houses? How some people have, like, their grandparents live upstairs, they live downstairs? I guess that's what happened here. Right? Not bad, not bad. Starting to understand. I can't press shift.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Huh? Ghost. Okay. What year is it?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
Okay, so it was. Oh! It's like a heritage house? Or whatever it's called. So the house was passed down from family to family, right? Maybe? That's why... And when somebody dies, they seal up their room.
Passages, but I never believed him.
Maybe? I'm thinking, trying too hard.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Alpha? Okay.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Wait,
But I
oh,
had
she's
no idea
reading
what was
something right
behind
now.
that door.
Oh, the book she opened on the water! So this is a memory, right? So what the fuck?
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving,
Wait, now I'm in
so I
a...
looked around for something to eat.
I'm reading a story, and in the story, I'm reading a story.
I kept eating and eating.
Wait, what? Whoa. Wait, what?
I ate a lot of things that night.
Wait. Devs, you got this shit all fucked up, dude.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
What am I playing?
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Doggy door? Climb out the window, maybe?
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
I knew it.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her,
He's chained in.
And suddenly, I was a cat.
Devs, what are you doing, dude? Can I jump? I can. Hey.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Maybe I can go across this branch? Maybe I can... Oh, the ledge.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Wait, those... What? Are they AFK? Yo! Dad! Mom! Guys! Hello? Well, might be because you're a fucking cat. Huh? Is this the right way? And to be quite honest, at least she has parents to even ignore her, you know? Don't be selfish. Some of us don't even have parents that we'd love to have ignore us. Over here? That's a long ass jump.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Speed run, bitch. Gotta get up here, probably.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
She's not even flying, though.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore.
Oh, so
All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
anymore. So this has happened before.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Okay, so I guess I look in the grass now. Devs, you gotta give us a plot to follow. Give us some guidance, dude. What am I doing?
Rabbits.
Oh, I gotta press space bar. But where? That's a pretty fucking good owl noise, isn't it? Ah, here. Yeah! Come here.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something big.
What am I gonna turn into now?
A mama rabbit.
Another rabbit. Wait, it's bugged. It's not even moving. Dev, are you fucking kidding? Hey, top 15 H1Z1 player for a reason.
I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Can I move? Yeah, I can move. Dude, what the fuck am I playing?
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Okay, so now I'm a shark in climate that doesn't belong. Dude, I took a class in high school and I learned all about this shit. Watch this movie called like The Big Ocean or The Big Blue or something. Never mind. I know some shit about wildlife, is what I'm saying. I can hold space. Yeah, there you are. No, don't run. run, girl. The seal! A sea lion or a seal?
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Seal, I knew it. See, you see what I mean? Big ass brain, boy. Come here. Couldn't give me a bit of assistance? Like a aim assist or something? The fuck is this? Wait, really? Dude, I swear to God, these controls are not easy, I promise. It's actually extremely hard. Ah! Wait, what?
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Let me guess, she's still floating, so I gotta chase her and I gotta kill an injured animal. Right? She sink? She would float, I'm pretty sure, so she'd be near the surface, right? I think fat floats, so that she should be around the surface. Really? Did I really miss it? Like, oh, there she is. I can smell your blood. Look at her. Oh, she's trying to run. I don't think I control anymore.
Grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What the fuck am I? This octopus? What the fucking... These controls are actually
I was
hard.
a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Ooh, I bet I'm not supposed to make noise or something, maybe? Or it probably doesn't matter, honestly. The way this game's going, it doesn't
big,
matter.
But I moved real quiet.
Barrel up.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Oh, he's drunk. Poor guy. Wait, that pigeon's right over there.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry.
Ooh, what am I gonna change it to now?
Across the water, I
Probably a
saw
car.
something new, something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Swimming. What am I, dolphin? Nope, still,
I
nice.
slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Ooh, think about that happening, Ira. Ooh, going right up my butt.
I got closer and closer.
Wait, this is the room I was just in. I'm almost positive.
All of my stomach started growling.
All my stomach. She has more than one stomach.
And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall
Oh, it might
asleep.
be under the bed.
But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Okay, what the fuck? I'm trying to understand the story, devs. Like, I'm really trying to give you a chance, you know? Give your game some, obviously, much-needed publicity. But if you idiots can't put together a simple storyline that the average customer would want to follow along, so Molly
I thought
wasn't...
Edie had spent a lot of time here before my mom sealed the doors.
So Molly was a monster? And this was her diary? I'm pregnant, I swear. So the whole point of me reading that was to what? Let me feel like I'm in Molly's shoes? Where do I go? Over here, I'm pretty sure.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Okay, so Molly was dead already before she was alive. So this isn't her house. I was right about that.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Aww. Well, I might just
Being
go...
inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting. I can't
Yeah.
describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
Probably a ghost, bitch. Knowing how old this house is. So every room is a story, I'm assuming, right? And then after all the stories, you get to the final story, and it's like, maybe it's my story.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Wait,
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Okay, so let me get this. Okay, do you guys remember when she was a cat? She said, Mom and Dad don't even notice it's me. So, this used to be Molly's house. This used to be her parents' room. I'm Molly's... Molly's daughter? Right? Grandparents. Yeah, that'd be right. Thanks.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
I think I was right. Ooh, they were, old people. They take a lot of
The only
medicine.
trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
She looks like it'd be filthy.
It was a pretty big trace.
Oh, here we go. Story number 2. Wonder what I change into now. I'm almost positive I'm right. I'm almost positive.
There's a secret in this bathroom.
Okay. Oh, gotta open shit.
It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Yo, you're pregnant. You think you should be doing all this? Jesus, care about the baby. Come on now.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Oh, I can crouch? What's that command? I didn't learn that.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Okay, this is the boys' room. Probably her brother. Probably Molly's brother's room. There should be a
I
diary.
knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
This is Roger.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Alright, now I'm a kid with a broken leg. Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure the girl I'm playing now has a cast on her right arm as well.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
I'm controlling this, guys, also. Yeah.
I think
I'm
Calvin
swinging in a game.
always wanted to fly.
Jump. I'm gonna jump.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
He's gonna jump.
But that day, he finally made up his mind
He's
to
gonna
do
jump
it.
off the... What?
I told him going around was impossible.
Jump, bitch!
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Dude, I used to do this at my grandma's. She had a swing, dude.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Gone.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
Slow down!
I think he'd already made up his mind.
Was he his head? Probably hits his head on the...
That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
So Calvin killed himself. Basically. Calvin killed
Calvin's
himself.
story felt strangely familiar. When I was
Calvin
younger,
killed
I
himself,
remember trying
Molly-
to do the exact same thing.
Got eaten by a monster? Right? Yeah, these controls suck.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Yep, so she did. Or so he did. Or the wind picked up and swung his swing 8 circles around the tree. You short ass kids. I swear. No shit, he killed himself. Look how tall he was. Midget looking boy. Poor guy. I got picked on.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Oh, I'm going over here. Fuck off with the controls. Spread those legs. Are you supposed to play this with a controller? Alright, tell this
The
next one's gonna be
passages
much
were a
happier.
pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Somebody sipping.
Edie's father Odin built the original house.
I knew it. Probably should have. Was I supposed to go? Oh, I was. I don't think I was supposed to get out. Ah.
Growing up, I always thought
Whoa!
of Barbara as a child.
God damn! That kind of looks. Yikes. I'll get into it.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Storybook? Oh.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Oh, Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
All league
But
streamers
in a
except for
lucky
me.
break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend
Was blind?
Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven.
Oh.
He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
So she despised.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
He called me babe.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
A gang of
So
hoodlums. got him.
Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box.
Keep on turning and turning. Oh, I guess do I gotta do it? Oh, I do have to do it.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
It's not gonna be. This is looking jump scare-ish.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear!
Squeezing.
Oh!
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She
Yeah.
threw him out.
Yeah, get the fuck out, Rick!
For something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
I have it.
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
Somebody comes to the TV, maybe?
Hours later,
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up.
His voice acting is fucking on point.
Dead, Walter.
Oh. Yeah, the music's back, baby.
Walter, are you there?
Careful behind you. Don't you spaz.
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Behind you!
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and
Smoked him.
was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Oh, I'm just fighting.
And he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara. There's gotta be another way out of here.
That ass, boy!
She played
The ass girl!
beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it.
Leave him! Wait, who can't leave him? I gotta turn around and get him?
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Yeah, bitch. There's more where that came from. Died?
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
This is stupid. Why would you answer the door?
Someone at the door was dying to speak to young
Whatever. Get in. Just do it, whatever.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
I knew it.
Oh dear.
Now she's gonna yell? Scream? Oh, guys!
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick,
Walter.
who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. They got it
Coward.
all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Okay. Barbara was...
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Barbara was killed by monster, a group of Halloween monsters. Correct? Was that a bra? Yep, it was.
I guess now I
Oh,
know
yeah.
why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Oh yeah, sorry. Wait, is this the way I go? Or can I just open the door now? I don't think... I feel like this is the wrong way. This Sasquatch motherfucker gets me every time. I don't like him there. I feel... There's no way I gotta go back through there. Right? Oh, I guess this is the only way. Should I turn right though?
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Basement. Do I have a key? Wait, right here?
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Usually it gives me a lead, like a way to go. There is no lead here. Let's do all this by myself. What? Downstairs? The front door maybe, because that's where the quest or the story ended. Well, maybe.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. I wonder if that comic was right about there being a key inside the music box near the basement.
Oh, okay. Yo, Des. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Stream sniping, by the way. Shit, wrong way. Going downstairs. This was my dad's, or the dad's puzzle room? Correct? They have like 3 pool tables, right?
Mom said the basement
this is where he
was
cut
off
his hand.
limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
That's where he cut his hand off, or whatever?
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Human body parts. Or a doorway, I knew it.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Am I
I
playing
remember
Outlast?
asking Mom once about where Walter
Why isn't my
had
camera
gone.
popping up?
She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Was like 50 years old.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
It's gonna have me open about 1 million.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Wait, I think the date on the left changed. Pretty sure the date on the
Even
left
a
changed.
monster on the other side of a door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly. And then one day, everything just
It did change. Wow, a lot.
stopped.
You could tell,
Whatever
you
that
could see
thing
the warts
was,
on his, or the
it was gone. Maybe it got tired
old people marks,
of waiting.
what I call them.
Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting.
Okay, Alpha, I see.
I have to leave.
Took you
while
30
I still
years.
can.
30 years might have been a little bit too long to fucking leave, but... Wait, they're called liver spots. Wait, does that mean that your liver's failing? So you get spawned?
I know it's out there, somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara
The monsters?
and Molly
Molly.
and Calvin.
Wait, that's why he hid. Get the sledgehammer. Pick that up, big guy.
Maybe this is all a mistake.
Yeah, I get that.
But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Let's go! Hell yeah, baby, let's go!
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month.
Or a
Or a
day.
single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh, that's unlucky. Wow, that's unfortunate. Okay.
Walter died when I was 6.
Alright.
I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
That's unfortunate. Thanks. So, Walter was hit by a train. That's how Walter passed away.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Wait, does this mean I'm going outside now? Radio stacks kind of fucking with my ears. Walter blamed everybody dying on monsters.
Maybe she was afraid.
Maybe
I
they were
might
all
like
like
Walter.
delusional. Maybe the family was delusional.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can
What else
only
did she
imagine
tell
what
me?
else she was hiding.
I knew it!
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
This is fresh. The flies have been long gone, right?
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Try for a train now,
Now
sweetheart.
that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse,
You did get
we
hit by
made
a
it
train.
real.
Oh, wait. He didn't get hit by a train because it's all water. So, wait, does it go down? No, so, the dream... Oh, my head hurts.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Uh,
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Probably. Look at that face. Wait, what?
But I thought you should know about your family.
Oh, she's writing this to delete for somebody else. She is pregnant. She's leaving it for her kid in case she dies. Or, well, no, because then the baby would die.
And the history you're a part of.
Go down. Maybe I don't go down?
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
She is writing this for somebody in the future. That is who at the beginning of the when the game loads, at the beginning of the game, that's who's reading this. So she wrote it to the person that was reading at the beginning of the game.
I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Why wouldn't you give me a sprint button? Like a jog or something? Why does shift zoom me in?
And when you look at the house, had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
You're really gonna make me unlock the gate myself. A bike!
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used
Can you
to
let
it.
me on it? No, of course not. You wanna know why I can't ride this bike? Because that took
What
about
kind of
another
family
week of coding.
finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
True.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but
Jesus.
the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
These are all pets? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
3 of
12,
the
13, 14,
trophies were
15.
mine,
What the fuck?
2 had been my fault. Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Okay, so all 6 people.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My
Well, they had to
mom was
make-
always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Maybe there was train tracks. Maybe they just got submerged. That's why the old house was in water.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand,
That means the train tracks could have been sunk.
but the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
There's more?
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
There's more?
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Oh, a
There's so
family
many
died
things
and
I wish
another.
I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
So 3 separate generations died, right? Maybe? Wait, is that my first save point?
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
I knew it! Ha ha! Fall, 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 fall. Only 2 weeks. So 5.5 months? Wait, what if the baby is
I
born
never met
prematurely?
Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot
What
in
if she
common.
dies giving birth? Then this child can read that story that she's writing. Never met Grandpa or Sam.
They were both pretty intense. Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Hunters. Country boys. Ah, yep. Yep, he is. Hey, open it. What are you doing, girl? Ooh, this boy got all the girls. Look at him, boy. Wait, what the fuck?
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Oh shit.
Yes,
God
These
damn! Give me a...
memories are gonna last a lifetime.
What? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it?
What am I doing?
I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
Oh, I take pictures
That's
of
the
her.
spirit. Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Okay.
Just be careful. The camera's older than you are.
Little bird.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
God damn! I gotta start. I feel like there's like an extra that I can get in here if I look hard enough.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
What are you?
Still
What are you
wanna take a
doing?
picture of you.
I definitely won't be moving. Hey!
That's a keep.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Your grandpa.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being Dad.
Ooh.
Good eyes, Don. Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive,
That?
you'll need to be strong.
Put it right over the left shoulder blade. Right over the left shoulder blade. Wait, I caught that
Great
perfectly.
shot, Don!
Oh, it did it for me. Okay, I was about to say. I pressed that. Oh. Oh. What are you doing so close? Oh, don't scare me like that. What are you doing?
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
I don't want to shoot it. You didn't make her. Hey, did the game bug? Oh, I'm...
Sorry, Don. Just gotta reset the timer.
Wait, I'm using the camera. Wait, what? Oh, I set a camera that I gotta go walk there. 1 second, Don. Wait up, I'm coming. Wait, Don. Wait. Woo! 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 Oh, wait, I'm coming. Wait, Don. Wait up. I'm almost there. Okay. Yo. Oh, let me just get up here. Yo, what's
Dad,
up?
it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
That's extremely unlucky. Wow, that's unfortunate.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my
That's
mom
unlucky.
had told me.
Yikes. Okay. Poor guy. What a way to go. Hey, karma, bitch. There'd be so many, like, ants and bugs and rat mice.
After
in
Sam
here.
died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
They all have these weird toys, too. What Look at that pillow. Jesus, you had this up above your baby's crib? Oh, wait, that's in honor of them. Oh, they got a divorce? What? Pick it back up! Slip through? Okay, I'm putting it down then. Yikes, that command is hard. Wait, I think I might have to pick it up. I might... Oh, I can... Yeah.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
Wait, did I need to go there?
I can't imagine what
Wait,
it was
did I
like for
have
her
to
to
do that?
lose 2 sons after she'd already lost 2 brothers. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay. Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
I do have to go back, huh? I do have to read that. So this was all what. Whee! I can look at you from any side of the room. Try this again.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things.
I'm a baby now. Okay. Well, Des, I give it to you. I've never played as a baby before.
Bartend's over, Gregory. It's time to...
Don't leave your son in the bathtub unattended. Don't do it. So he probably drowns.
Hello?
I bet he goes into the drain. I'm calling it. Woohoo!
I wonder what he saw.
Gotta pop the little duckies that are floating in realistic bubbles.
What his world was like. It reminded me so much of California. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw. It sure made him happy.
I'm controlling the frog, guys. Nothing else, just the frog.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
Mom! Go away!
You did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
I knew it.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish you
I knew it.
About the world he saw.
Turn it off! Shut it off, please!
There's so much I don't understand. About Gregory.
Wait, what?
He'd want you to be happy too.
Sure, he's happy. Ed.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
Wait, they got divorced for this. Oh, their son died, and then they got divorced after it happened. That's dramatic. Wow, that sucks. That's rough. That's rough. Wow, that'd be pretty rough. Yeah. That would suck.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
That hit us, not hard. Let's be real. 95% of us got, like, punished before when we were children. Nowadays, it doesn't happen because people cry about it, but it happens. Can I fly? Why is it? Oh, I gotta get the words to this being true. Yeah. I never did. Well, you fucking should have. You're acting like a little shit kid.
But Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Fucking hit. Woohoo! Yeah, woohoo! some writing up. Over here?
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus
Oh.
declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh, and his dad. Fuck you, Dad! Fuck you! That'd be embarrassing.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Raining, should be flying a kite. That face change. Need words, I don't see them. There it is. He's gonna get shit. Dude, where the fuck is the word? Oh, right here. Whoa, whoa!
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Ah! Ah!
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
We all have rough. Damn, I'm flying. Goodness. I have to run it into the tent eventually. Oh, there it is. Oh. I still see them there. Their character models aren't moving. Okay.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
What happened? So Gus was the kid that didn't like his dad,
She
and
never
Gus
talked about
died
it.
flying a kite.
Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Gus didn't like his father. So he was flying a kite, and then Gus died because the tent flew up and hit him. Right. Hey, I've already been up here, I think. Was I supposed to come back up here? Yeah.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while,
Taught school?
things were good.
Homeschooled.
Almost normal. But it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
I'd have to go around. I'm not even try the door. I know I gotta go around. All doors are locked.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Where's the toad? Look at that kid. Yeah, he was picked on at school for show. Yikes. Yeah, he was picked on. Those are some wonky ass teeth. Unlock.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Am I supposed to pause? No. Don't tell me I gotta restart. No! Shit. Sorry. I did it again. Wait, I think that picked up from where I left off. Through a doorway. I bet he can walk through it now? Okay. So
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
So Milton painted a doorway and just walked. Okay.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
How long, boys? If you lost somebody, how long would you search for them? Forever? You can't search for. I mean, surely there's a time where you say no more. Like they're gone is gone.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Forever? Never. Nobody I love.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
One of the kids lived to graduate? Ooh, no, this is a fucking room, boy. Got a bong? Oh.
Louis's room smelled very, very familiar.
Oh.
That part of him lived on.
Ah, it was. Wait, it actually is? Was I right? Was I right? I think I was right, actually. A hookah? Oh, sorry. Well, it's a hookah, Kayla. Yo, sorry, I'm not a weed smoker. I don't know what all this weed technology. Whoa, it's a hookah, it's a bong. Who cares? Drugs are bad. Fuck you. Sorry, I don't know the correct terminology.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Louis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse.
Whoa!
Newly sober, I believe Louis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh, so drugs helped him.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior.
I bet he...
His mind began to...
Answer what?
wander.
Oh.
I asked him to describe it.
I don't know if you guys know what I'm doing, but I'm actually cutting the Finch's head while I'm controlling the maze. Just so you guys know. Yeah.
He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about.
Ooh, I bet he's gonna lose track of this. Wait, was this guy who cut off his hand?
Then something moved. Bats. and toads. And things that had not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
This hand's gone. Yeah, this bitch is getting cut off 100%.
But he found something more. I worried about him.
I'm playing the, what's it called? The
Daydreaming
Diablo?
at the cannery. I spoke with his boss.
Like a sorcerer.
But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Diablo? It's called Diablo.
I even encouraged him.
Taking more of his workspace. I bet he gets fully immersed into it. Like he loses the
It
sight
seemed
of real
very
life.
promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something.
This guy's losing his fucking marbles.
Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer
I've noticed
spoke
that
at the
I'm
cannery,
starting to cut less fish.
but his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination.
Drove him
So he
insane,
could
maybe?
do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Wow, he won an election. Wow.
They begged him to stay,
Watch this.
but his mind was already
Too slow.
wandering.
Too slow. Too slow. Too slow. Too slow. Get out of the way. Excuse me. Get out of the way.
It became a game for him.
Great game.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
Get it? St. Louis, but it's spelled L. His name's Clever. Good one, guys. Oh, my ship wrecked.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Oh.
In Lewisburg, he heard
Let's right.
of a
Hey, I'm not Kevin. Let's go right. Oh, yeah, because I'm not. If I was a girl, I'd
handsome
play.
queen.
Yeah, not happening. I'm not ice.
The queen was on her own quest for
Sinister Serpents seems like it'd be like combat, so I want an alpha girlfriend, dude.
sinister serpents.
What? Whoa! Whoa! Look at those tentacles! Whoa!
He followed the sound of her.
Usually, this time, played like harps.
Silver harp.
This cutting the fish's head is getting... No. I missed that! No! No! Can I turn around? No, I bet that's important. I missed that. Oh, no. Oh my god, my fish are stacking up too.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west
No! No!
of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh well. Wait, I can't even look. Look, it's those full
He
screen's a
knew the
game
world
now.
was all in his imagination.
Fish are stacking up. Fish are stacking up.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
This game looks dope.
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace. My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Oh, my hand's gone. Here we go. Wait, this looks like work. No, I'm still in my clothes. Oh, that's how he sees himself, but this is how it really is.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Oh, is this me?
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
That's me. Doing? He's lost.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Thank you. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Guys. Yeah. Hello. Hello. Hey. Thank you, thank
including
you.
the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising me.
Is that a cat? Molly. Wait, wasn't that girl? Monster?
His queen waited, holding his crown.
I bet this queen turns into a monster. Watch, I'm calling it right now. Watch.
There was only one thing left to do.
I'm calling it, I'm calling it.
Then down.
Thick, I guess. Thanks. Oh, kill himself so he can stay here forever.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
So he killed him, so he went crazy, wanted to live in his own imagination, so he killed himself so that he could live there. He probably cut his head off on the fish thing.
My brother was really cool.
Damn.
I wish you could have met him.
So he cut his head off on the fish thing. Damn. He had a nice ass setup though, boy. Look at this shit. It was before his time. What kind of keyboard is this? Appears to be Aircraft 817. That's good. No mouse pad dance game? Fucking casual. No mouse pad.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Died a lot IRL too. Boom. Actually, matter of fact, one second. Speaking of mouse pads, he could have actually went to LoTime.com Alpha and purchased a nice mouse pad. There's two different kinds. There's the long keyboard mouse pad, and there's just a big old square mouse pad. Get it now while it's hot, boys.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed.
House is
But I understand why we left. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
The bird right there.
But it had to end one way or another.
Who died? Edith? Edith.
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Wait, is this me? This is me. This is how I die. Yeah, get cozy. Get cozy. Writing her own story?
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
Poison
to
them.
our final night together, and all our final nights apart.
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway.
A bomb.
Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
No, that's me. Their parents got into a dispute, or grandma and mom.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
To the random in the chat who just said, boys, should I get pizza or wings tonight? I'd probably go right now. Pizza, dude. Wings, I don't like them if they have bones in them. They're way too messy. Yeah, pizza. Pepperoni.
The thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
A curse they're talking about. They'll follow them.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
Wait, the grandma could have killed them all.
We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Oh, she's not going to go to a nursing home. There's no way. There's no way. Shit, wrong. Was this the grandma's plan? Come on! Oh yeah, hold it.
Dear Edith, there's so
grandma's
many
story.
stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life.
Maybe those are the
I
shapes.
never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
You couldn't just go straight? I mean, you forgot to walk or something?
I got turned around.
She got...
For a while, I wandered.
Don't want to make a wrong prediction.
I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Oh, this is the house?
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe
she's
I
at the house.
came back to them.
There's a ring on her left. Oh, she has. She's one of those girls that wear rings.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
Let go, Mom! Get off, Mom! Let go!
I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Let me out now.
Grandma Edie
Oh,
again.
Grandma.
The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Of course.
After that, we moved around a lot.
Put your hand in the window.
We
Danger.
both tried to make the best of
Put
it.
your hand in the vehicle. Edie, your hand in the car. Get your hand in the car! Oh, I'm moving it. Whee!
A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Oh, I can move.
This journal was supposed to be for you.
Wait, am I this is a vagina, I'm almost
But
positive.
now I hope you'll never see it.
I'm the child coming
I
out.
just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories
My blood
myself.
cells, actually. You know, like I'm in a vein.
But I guess if you're reading this now,
I am.
things didn't work out that
It is a
way.
vein. I was right, wasn't I? Watch.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Huh? Huh? So I was right. She did die during birth. Wait, what happened? Wait, is the game over? Is that the game? She died during childbirth. So I was right. I called it at the beginning. She died during the childbirth and... Wait, so where does the story go from here now? Wow, that was... Okay. Yo, devs, quick game review. Devs, what were you thinking at the start of the game? You gave us no information. At the end of the game, you just end it like that without any kind of satisfaction. I do not feel satisfied right now after beating this game. I don't. And here you are showing me pictures of your family, what you guys look like while you're younger, trying to make me feel some type of... I don't care. I did not pay to feel good about I paid for a fucking game to play, dude. And I'm not satisfied with your product, and it will be refunded on Steam. No ifs, ands, or buts. 2 out of 10, do not recommend.